Why did plaid shirts, ripped jeans, and a raw, angst-filled sound captivate an entire generation in the 90s? Well, welcome to the rise and fall of grunge, a genre that stormed the music scene and left an indelible mark. Grunge music, with its roots in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, especially in Seattle, began as an underground movement in the mid-80s. It was a fusion of punk rock and heavy metal, characterized by its distorted guitar sounds, contrasting song dynamics, and lyrics filled with disillusionment and social alienation. Bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and Alice in Chains became the poster children of this movement, with their music resonating with a generation that felt unheard and misunderstood. By 1991, grunge had broken into the mainstream, thanks to Nirvana's groundbreaking album Nevermind. It became a cultural phenomenon influencing not just music, but fashion, art, and even the language of the time. However, as quickly as grunge rose, it began to falter. By the mid-90s, the genre's popularity started to wane. Several factors contributed to its decline. Firstly, the tragic death of Nirvana's frontman, Kurt Cobain, in 1994, sent shockwaves through the grunge community. His passing marked the end of an era and left a void that was hard to fill. Secondly, the music industry, always in search of the next big thing, began to shift its focus to other emerging genres like pop-punk and nu metal. Lastly, grunge, with its raw and unpolished sound, struggled to maintain its authenticity in the face of commercial success. The very thing that made it appealing, its rebellion against the mainstream, was being commodified and sold back to the masses. Despite its decline, grunge left a lasting impact on the music industry. It gave birth to the alternative rock genre and influenced countless bands and artists who came after. To summarize, grunge was a genre born out of disillusionment and social alienation that resonated with a generation. It rose to popularity in the early 90s, influenced by bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam. However, the death of Kurt Cobain, the shift in the music industry's focus, and the struggle to maintain authenticity led to its decline by the mid-90s. Despite this, its influence can still be felt in the music industry today. So, was grunge overrated in the 90s? Perhaps it was, given its rapid rise and fall. But there's no denying the impact it had, and continues to have, on the music scene. After all, isn't that what truly defines a genre's greatness?